Hello everyone. This fish in the middle here is Haplochromis brownae, and that's the male. I successfully bred this fish a few times, but he's real rough on the females. When I first got him, I got him with 4 females, and shortly after the first one started holding, I lost one. And then I stripped the holding one and I lost one the next day. So 2 days in a row I lost a female. So I only had 2 left. So I had to separate them. And I put the male in with some Jack Dempseys that I had that were about the same size. He was a little bigger. And that worked out pretty well. But I wanted to breed him again because I didn't get any fry from that first one that I stripped. So eventually I needed the tank that the females were in, and I said, well, let's throw them in with the Dempseys. The male was fine, and they started breeding in there. And that worked great for a while. I got several spawns. I've got a whole bunch of fry now. But then something happened in the tank. All the Jack Dempseys died. I managed to save the brownae before they died. I'd had the male separated from the females. He was in with some other fish. I noticed the females looked like they were full of eggs, and with these other fish in here, which there's some red empress, you can see the 2 females there, the male's hiding down here. There's a couple of Lamprologus lalupi in there, and somewhere in here there's a small Metriaclima umsobo. You can see in the breeder box, that's a holding female back there in the back. And I put him in yesterday, so that was overnight. I came home from church today and found the holding female. There's one more female in there. Now there you can see the red empress male. He's actually, his colors have washed out quite a bit since I put this guy in here, because the Hap brownae is definitely a dominant fish. But you don't get to see this fish too often. It was thought to be extinct in the wild for a while, and then they found a population. And these are actually offspring from that population that was found. I got these from my buddy Steve Suhan up in Stevens Point, so shout out to Steve. And these breeders are going to go to someone else in our club soon, because I've got enough fry I can get another breeding group to work with. But these are scarce species, so they're critically endangered. And it's one of the ways us aquarists can help keep some populations of fish that are threatened in the wild, and maybe someday, if need be, we can repopulate the wild if they go extinct, or help out the captive populations. I know they're trying to do that with some of the goodeids right now. So it's a real colorful fish. You can see he's already got his colors going. A lot of reds, some yellows, little blue highlights in there. So this is Haplochromis brownae. It's a Victoria Basin cichlid. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. So if you're looking for something a little different, these guys are a fun fish to work with, but they can be a little challenging due to the aggression of the males, at least this one. Maybe other males aren't quite as aggressive, but yeah, he doesn't like that red empress male because he was the dominant fish in the tank before. So, but anyway, you got a good look at Haplochromis brownae, and thanks for watching.